I'm Claire Franklin, and welcome to Ensemble Playing 101. This episode is all about what the conductor does. Now, your music has got everything on it that you could possibly need to play a piece of music really nicely, but only ever on your own. The conductor is there to facilitate a group performance by helping everyone play their part at the same time, same speed, and with a collective sense of style. So it's important that you can see them and know what their gestures mean. Wherever you sit in the ensemble, it is crucial you can see the conductor's right arm and left arm, no matter how large or small the movements that they make. Their facial expressions will also be used to communicate their artistic intentions for the music. Make sure you place your music stand directly between you and the conductor, maybe slightly lower or slightly to one side, but so you can see your music, and just in the distance you can see the conductor's face. Also, make sure your chair is angled appropriately so that you can maintain a good posture and still see. So what do the conductors actually do? The right hand, with the baton, the stick, is used to communicate things like tempo. The left hand mostly deals with expression, things like dynamics and contrast. The face is often used to communicate the conductor's intention for style, but it can also be a good barometer to see how the performance is going. It can often be used as a good source of reassurance or encouragement for players. So let's talk about some of the most common beat patterns. 4 beats in a bar, 4/4, will look like this. The downbeat, beat 1, beat 2 going in front of the conductor's body, beat 3 out to the right, and beat 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you'll see a little bounce at each movement. That is where the beat actually occurs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. Down for 1, to the right for 2, and up for 3. 2/4. Down, up, down, up. 1, 2. It's like a letter J. 1, 2. Or if you're doing a waltz, you'll sometimes see conductors doing this sort of thing and just doing a big circle. Actually, what they're doing is a little click at the bottom. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can see where the 1 is if they don't get too enthusiastic. Before a piece starts, the conductor will give you some preparatory beats. This might be a whole bar, just 2 beats, or maybe even only a single upbeat. They may also take an encouraging breath in while they do this. These upbeats will always be in the style and the tempo of the piece to be played. So if you're in 3/4, you might get an introduction of 3/4 in. Or if you're in 4/4, you might also get 3/4 in. You might only get... It's a clearly different style of music. What about this then? It's clearly different. Gives you a sense of style and tempo. If you're sat to one side of the ensemble, like the violins or the cellos in an orchestra, or in a wind band, the flutes and the clarinets, you may find that you're looking at the conductor from one side, which will make their beat patterns look a bit different. They're still doing 1, 2, 3, 4, but from the side, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit more tricky to pick it up, but you will get used to it. Now to the left hand. This can be used to communicate things like dynamics, like louder, quieter. Everyone in the whole ensemble needs to play quieter. Everyone in the whole ensemble needs to play louder, diminuendo, to get quieter. You see the conductors pushing your sound down. If there's an individual player that needs to play a little louder, the conductor might point directly at that player with an up-facing palm. If there's an accent in the music and the conductor wants more from it, they may do that sort of action, or this motion, to remind you to put the accent on, to place it. Finally, if you've got a long barred rest and you're not quite sure when you're going to be coming in, you'll often find that the conductor is going to give you a cue. They've got your music in front of them, they know when you're supposed to play, and they should be aware that you've had a long rest. They might want to encourage you to start. They give you a point or maybe a cue, encourage you to come in. Hopefully that's going to be helpful for you. And remember, If there's anything the conductor does that you don't quite understand, just ask them to explain it to you. They will be more than happy to do that. Okay folks, I hope to see you again soon.